Podcast Episode 22, The Power of the Small Gesture. Intro. Welcome to Episode 22. Today we explore a paradox: how something immense can be moved by something small. Imagine a giant, not the fairy tale kind, but the one inside you. The one made of ambition, control, and resistance. Now imagine that giant kneeling. At first, the giant felt only a faint rumble in his belly. A whisper of discomfort. Nothing urgent. But then came the pain. He staggered. He knelt. And finally, he opened his mouth. Not to scream, but to release silence. This is not just a story. It's a metaphor for transformation. In Tai Chi, we learn that power is not in the strike, but in the shift. Not in the force, but in the flow. A subtle turn of the wrist. A breath that deepens. A knee that bends. These are small gestures, but they carry the weight of worlds. The giant kneeling is the leader who listens, the parent who pauses, the professional who admits, "I don't know." Each is a gesture so small it might go unnoticed, and yet it changes everything. Meditation, the gesture within. Let's take a moment together. Find a comfortable seat. Let your spine rise like a mountain, and your breath settle like mist. Now, bring your attention to your hands. Let one hand float upward, slowly, as if lifted by a thread of intention. Pause. Let it return, gently like a leaf falling. This is your small gesture. Feel its weightlessness. Feel its meaning. Now breathe into your belly. Notice the space. Notice the silence. In Tai Chi, this is where transformation begins. Not with effort, but with awareness. Let this gesture be your anchor today. Let it remind you, stillness can roar. Closing invitation. Thank you for walking with me today. If you felt the rumble, the stagger, or the silence, know this. Your small gesture matters. It is not weakness. It is wisdom. Share this episode with someone who needs to remember that stillness can roar. Send me your stories of small gestures that made a big difference. And if you practice Tai Chi, notice the next time your hand floats like a cloud. That's your giant kneeling. Teaser Episode 23, When the Wind Changes Direction. Next time, we'll explore what happens when the path shifts, quietly, unexpectedly. Not because we chose it, but because life whispered, "Now." In Tai Chi, the pivot is never forced. It's a response, a listening, a turning toward what wants to be seen. Episode 23 is about transitions, the ones we resist, the ones we embrace, and the ones that arrive like wind, gentle, invisible, undeniable. Studio microphone, join me as we step into the art of redirecting. Not with power, but with presence.